6:43 right now. One of the keys for virtual learning to have any kind of success is a strong internet connection and also computer equipment that works. That is a struggle for hundreds of families in Baltimore City. WMAR 2 News' Erin McPherson found out how the Pratt Library system is trying to help. She's outside the Central Branch this morning. Good morning, Erin.
Good morning, Christian. Well, before COVID, people would use the library for studying, Wi-Fi. They would take advantage of going inside the building and using their resources. So when they had to shut down, the library really wanted to make sure that they could still offer all of their amenities to the community, and that's what they're doing now.
Skirts layered over jeans.
This is 10-year-old Nora Debes using video chat.
Every week, I have a FaceTime cooking thing with one of my best friends, and then I have lunch with another one of my best friends.
She relies on technology to interact with her friends because of the coronavirus pandemic, and will have to do the same this school year.
I'm excited to start 5th grade, and I'm also nervous.
We met up with Nora and her parents at the Enoch Pratt Free Library Govins branch in Baltimore, a place she spent a lot of time before everything shut down.
It's just super welcoming. There's so many books. Like, you can just stay there and read. You don't have to check anything out.
Even though the library is closed, she's still able to participate in some of their activities.
Fantasy sci-fi book club, where you talked about fantasies, sci-fi, fantasy books you were reading, stuff like that. And then now every Tuesday and Thursday, I participate in something called storytelling.
Online, Pratt Library has virtual summer camps, virtual story time, and now tutoring, preparing for the fall.
Say your child's doing an algebra problem, and I know it's been a really long time since I've taken algebra. They can actually log in, and a live tutor can work on a digital blackboard with them to show how to do that problem and actually teach the child how to do it. So it kind of lets you off the hook from learning algebra again.
Megan McCorkle is the Marketing and Communications Director with the library. She says since the digital divide is so deep in Baltimore, they're doing everything they can to help the community. They have drive-up Wi-Fi at 8 of their locations and are working on getting 3 mobile hotspots up and running.
If you are near one of those vehicles, up to 60 devices can connect to our free Wi-Fi. In addition, we are actually lending hotspots, so you can come pick up a hotspot just like you pick up a book.
They're also lending out tablets that are Wi-Fi connected, both available using their sidewalk service at 12 locations now, 14 starting next week.
Finding connectivity for our community was number 1 on our list, and that is what we have been working on non-stop since the closure.
That's something the Debes family is grateful for.
We worry a lot about the people who don't have the same advantages we do.
John and Alexandra say even in their situation, they still sometimes struggle with managing their jobs and taking care of their family.
Making sure that our kids feel connected to us, to each other, that they have outlets for their anxiety or stress, because, being isolated or being in the middle of a pandemic is not really easy for anybody.
The whole gang is excited to get back into the library and back to normal. But for now, it's back home.
Now, all of these amenities are available for free. You just have to have a library card, and these are some short-term fixes that they have been working on for the last few months, but their goal is also to see some of those long-term fixes. They ultimately want to be able to have Wi-Fi for an entire neighborhood, but that requires funding and partners, so it's something they are working on to get up and running in the future. Live in Baltimore, Erin McPherson, WMAR 2 News.